Duncan Jones, David Bowie's son, has poured cold water over the planned biopic about his late father. On the same day it was revealed Johnny Flynn, known last year for TV roles in Vanity Fair and Les Miserables, will be taking on the part of Bowie. Duncan, 47, took to Twitter to put a dampener on proceedings. The only son of the 70s icon, who is a director, implied that, as no music rights had been granted for a biopic, the film won't be able to feature any of Bowie's songs. Responding to The Hollywood Reporter's article announcing Flynn in the role, Duncan tweeted, "I think this journalist needs to do some investigative reporting. Pretty certain nobody has been granted music rights for any biopic. I would know." He went on to type, "I'm not saying this movie is not happening. I honestly wouldn't know. I'm saying that as it stands, this movie won't have any of Dad's music in it, and I can't imagine that changing." Known for his array of alter egos, the Trip produced Ziggy Stardust, arguably his most famed. Salon Pictures executive Ben Carter said of Flynn's casting, "Johnny Flynn is one of the UK's most talented emerging actors and a musician in his own right," as reported by Screen Daily. The 35-year-old, who hails from South Africa, also portrays the young Albert Einstein in the National Geographic series Genius and has released 9 albums between 2008 and 2018.
Also starring will be Gina Malone, The Hunger Games, as Bowie's first wife Angie, and Mark Maranglo as Bowie's publicist at his record company. The biopic is being directed by Emmy Award-winning director Gabriel Range, known for such projects as The Great Dome Robbery, I Am Slave, Death of a President, and The Day Britain Stopped. Tipped to start shooting this summer, with a 2020 release planned, this isn't the first instance Bowie has been played on screen. 2 days earlier, Bowie released his final album, titled Black Star, on his birthday, his 27th record since his career began in 1967. His producer Tony Visconti suggested that Bowie knew for a year that his cancer was incurable, and added that his final album, recorded in early 2015, after the singer's diagnosis, was a parting gift to the world. He was named the greatest entertainer of the 20th century after fans voted in a poll for BBC's Icons TV show earlier this week. The British public voted for the iconic musician on Tuesday, in which he was pitted against Charlie Chaplin, Billie Holiday, and Marilyn Monroe. Bowie was the fourth notable person to be picked in the series, as viewers selected Nelson Mandela, Ernest Shackleton, and Alan Turing in the other 3 categories: Greatest Leader, Explorer, and Scientist. He was named Best British Male at the Brits twice, in 1984 and 2014, and received the Outstanding Contribution to British Music Award in 1996. His 2014 win made him the oldest recipient of a Brit in the show's history, but he was noticeably absent from the ceremony, sending Kate Moss in an original Ziggy Stardust outfit to accept the trophy on his behalf. Bowie, who was born David Jones in Brixton and brought up in the suburb of Bromley, began his career as a novelty musician before finding fame in 1969 with the hit Space Oddity. During the 1970s, Bowie was regarded as one of the most radical and groundbreaking musicians in the world, ushering in the glam rock era with his Ziggy Stardust persona. He continued to mix experimental concepts with traditional pop songs in albums such as Heroes, Low, and Diamond Dogs, as well as acting in films such as The Man Who Fell to Earth and The Last Temptation of Christ. At the height of his fame in 1970, he declared that he was bisexual, instantly propelling him to the status of gay icon. Bowie was married twice. He wed first wife Angie in 1970, and the couple's son Duncan was born the next year, before they divorced in 1980. He later married supermodel Iman in 1992, having a daughter named Alexandria, 18, in August 2000. Although not explicitly meant to be Bowie, the film Velvet Goldmine starred Jonathan Rhys-Meyers as a rock star. Thought to be based on Bowie,